Just waiting a minute. Making sure everything looks alright. I have a gift. Huh. Did not even know that. Oh, anyone here? Didn't really advertise this time. Give me a second, because I'm still checking some stuff. Okay, drivers. Singapore 3RT. Alright, so what's up, guys? Welcome to the Walkup once again. This one is maybe a little bit less interesting than previous ones we've had, because it's an all-city tour. This is the winter tour. I don't really know what it has to do with winter. There's no snow or ice-themed tracks here. There's only 3 cities, Bangkok, Singapore, and Tokyo, and every track in this tour is a variant of one of those 3. So in terms of buffs, that is all we got. There are still a pretty good amount of buffs because there's a lot of tracks here which we haven't seen in a while. If you look at the total number of top shelf buffs this tour, again, all city buffs, but we have 153 buffs, so it's not as many as last tour, but it's still not that bad. In terms of ranked buffs, we have recently seen, I think in the 4th anniversary tour, 3 of the tracks. We've seen Tokyo Blur 3T, so there's no buffs there. We've seen Singapore Speedway 3N, so no buffs there as well. And we have also seen Bangkok Rush 3, so also no buffs. So the 3 tracks we are mainly looking for rank buffs this tour are Tokyo Blur 4T, Bangkok Rush 2R, and Singapore Speedway 3RT. That last one especially is a pretty tricky top shelf, so those buffs will definitely be interesting. Apart from that, we can have a look at the 4th anniversary tour items, see how they did, see if the non-ranked buffs, if they're interesting or not. And as always, if you guys have any questions about specific items, if the buffs, what they got buffed, what they didn't get buffed on, please feel free to put it in the chat, and I will answer them as best I can. King Brian, how's everyone doing? Hey, good man, how are you doing? Happy Friday, hope your day is going well. Hope you have a good weekend up ahead of you. So yeah, in addition to that, there is one track this tour which is in a future ranked, and that is Bangkok Rush 2RT. That is in tour number 102, otherwise known as the Vacation Tour. That will be, yeah, sometime in July, August, so pretty far way off. Who knows if we even get that far, but an interesting one to keep an eye on your top shelves there, because it will be in ranked in the future. Other than that, if you look at the list of future ranked tracks left in the loop mode, for Bangkok, no, only Tour 88. For, no, sorry, I should zoom in here because it's a bit hard to see. For Singapore, only these 2 that are in Tour 88, the winter tour, and for Tokyo, also only these two that are in Tour 88. So really the only track which is in future ranked, not in ranked this tour, but appears this tour and could get buffs is Bangkok Rush 2 RT. Spoiler alert, the buffs there are disappointing. Okay, so let's get into the buffs. What's up, Nintanga? Been a while. Haven't seen you. Yeah, I don't know if you were here last week. I don't remember if you were here last week or not. But this is the second time I'm doing this. People were kind of asking after the rundown stopped, hey, could you do something small, informal, that we can kind of run through, you know, the new tour, the new data, whatever. There's not a lot of new data now because we don't have new tracks, we don't have new items, but we do still have buffs on items which haven't seen certain specific tracks. So, getting into the buffs this tour, these are all the driver buffs on ranked tracks. There are 11 of them, and as you see here, they're mostly me suits. Blue me suit, Fishbone me racing suit, Iggy me, Lemmy me, Orange me, Spike me, Wendy me. No item got 2 ranked tracks, at least for the drivers. We do have, even when paying attention to fly. Yeah, fair enough. I know how it goes. So a couple of the more interesting ones here. Wiggler Gold got Bangkok Rush 2R. That's in ranked on week 1. See, we look at the top shelf there. You do have Yellow Me Racing, so which is gonna be a better option with the base points. But other than that, you only have King Mario as the other plus skill top shelf there. So that's a very good buff for Wiggler Gold if you aren't into Mii's and you need a driver for Bangkok Rush 2R. Wiggler Gold looks pretty good. People have been kind of clowning on his buffs, but he's been getting some decent ranked buffs. Beyond that, we have Toad Tourist with Tokyo Blur 4T. That's in ranked 2. Again, this is kind of a tricky top shelf, although we do have 2 Lucky 7 Mii suits. There are 3 Lucky 7 Mii suits there, but again, maybe the case that you're not into Mii's. And Toad Tourist is a driver that is worth investing in general. The amount of rank tracks he has. If you're not, into the Mii meta, he's probably one of the best drivers to invest in right now. You do have a coin boxer there with Larry Mii, but again, small hitbox, a regular Lucky 7 with Peach Happy, and a boomerang with Toad Astronaut. So pretty decent mix of top skill shelves there, but he's the only Giant Banana. Not sure how Giant Banana is on this track, but still say it's a pretty quality buff for Toad Tourist. Hey, what's up, Braille fan Zachary? How's it going? Happy Friday. After that, we've got the Singapore Speedway 3RT buffs. That is a pretty tricky track to cover. You can see here, this is my whale account with a lot of level 8 drivers. They're all my drivers here top shelf are level 1, except for Peach Happy. So I'll be using her. But this is a really, really good buff for Poochie because it's not a plus skill exclusive for him. But look at the top shelf on here. These are all pretty obscure drivers. Chef Luigi, maybe. Blue Misu, I don't know. Cat Luigi. But really, there's not a lot here for basically Peach Happy, and that's it in terms of top 4 skills. So this is a really, really good buff for Poochie. We also have a few other Mii racing suits. If you're looking into getting into the non-plus skill Mii meta, you've got Spike. Got Lemmy Mii racing suit, Fishbone Mii, and Blue Mii all getting buffed here, so all viable options if you own a high number of Mii suits. Let's look at the other buffs from these drivers. So Toad Tourist, did he get anything else? No, just that one. And Wiggler Gold, did he get anything else? Wiggler Gold got 4 buffs, so if you're going for ACR this tour, a pretty worthy one to invest in. Wiggler Gold got, in addition to the Bangkok Rush 2R, which is in rank, Bangkok Rush 2, Bangkok Rush 3RT, and Tokyo Blur 4, so pretty nice set of buffs for Gold Wiggler there. And Poochie, I don't think he got anything else, but here, let's just check. Oh, he also got Bangkok Rush 3RT. That is a nice one, in addition to that one we were talking about. Bangkok Rush 3RT, which cup is that in? I might not even have it unlocked, actually. Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. So that's basically it for the drivers in terms of ranked. Hey, Tyson, what's going on? Yeah, Giggler. It's the Giggler. So let's, in the interest of keeping this kind of brief and not getting too long-winded, let's pop over to the carts. So yeah, the big winner here, I would say, is the Black B Dasher Mark II, getting 2 rank tracks buffs. This is a card that a lot of people have gambled on. Looks great hitbox, and you know it's like the last big card, you know, to enter the game. So getting Bangkok Rush 2R, which is in week 1 ranked, and getting Tokyo Blur 4T, which is in week 2 ranked. And again, the top shelf here is not great. There's a lot of older cards here, a lot of small hitboxes. Maybe the Red Comet is interesting. Maybe the Chocolate Mint Soft Sword, but for the rest, not a lot of big meta cards here. So if you do have that one at a high level like me, it's a good buff. And looking at the top shelf of Bangkok Rush 2, I think it's a little bit better. Yeah, you've got the Blazing Eagle and the Wonderful Diamond, so, not Wonderful Diamond, the Gold Cupid's Arrow, Wonderful Diamond. You've also got the Rainbow Pipes, Rainbow Pipe Buggy, the Jumbo Jetter, the Gold Pipe, so a little bit more meta here, so that one, but still 2 rank buffs for the Black B Dasher Mark II. Do you have a link for your BNG tracker for the tour? Yes. Do you want the one that shows you looped mode, or do you want the one that shows you just the tour tracker? Here, this is the one for just this tour. I'll put it here. There you go. Okay, looking beyond the Black B Dasher 2, the Black Shielded Speedster getting Singapore Speedway 3 RT. Again, this one is a tough top shelf, I would say. Well, you've got the Armored Rider, which a lot of people will have. The Cream B Dasher, which is kind of meta, and the Blooper Shuttle and Tanuki card. So actually not that difficult of a top shelf. So do I want a voice chat? No, because it's not going to take as long, and I'm not going to do like multiplayer or grinding ranked after this. I'm going to keep this one pretty short. We'll do voice chat next time. So Black Shielded Speedster, Singapore Speedway 3 RT. Also the Dolphin Drifter got that. That's a kind of nice big card that a lot of people have been talking about as well. We mentioned also before the Chocolate Mint Sauce are getting Tokyo Blur 4 RT. If you don't have the Black B Dasher Mark II, which do this one, that's a pretty tough top shelf. And the Red Comet as well, again. Those are more interesting meta options there, where you have a lot of small and old cards that aren't really worth investing in. Other than that, I don't think there's a lot here that's really worth talking about. The Gold Wild Slugger getting Bangkok Rush 2R, the Black Jingle Bell getting Singapore Speedway 3 RT. Let's just have a real quick look at the Black B Dasher Mark II's other buffs. 4 buffs this tour, so it's also really nice. In addition to the 2 rank tracks, Singapore Speedway RT and Tokyo Blur 4. So definitely, if you've been debating investing in the Black B Dasher Mark II, now's a good time to invest in that one. Okay, let's pop over to the gliders. Get the filter back on here. So not that many buffs for ranked tracks for gliders this tour. The one thing I do want to point out is the Royal Flush getting 2 ranked buffs. Singapore Speedway 3 RT, which is got some meta options on the top shelf here. It's got the 8-bit One Mushroom, the Fuzzy Kite, the Black Star Shoot. So there's a good chance you have one of those already leveled, but still a nice buff there. And then Tokyo Blur 4 RT also in week 2. Looking at the top shelf there, some meta-ish gliders, but not the newest meta gliders. The yellow hard hat balloon is probably the most popular one there. You got the Silver Manta, the Dry Bowser Umbrella, 8-bit Firefly, but those are both pretty old. And then the Mint and Berry balloons. Mario's hat is kind of meta, and 8-bit Block Glider, but that's still, I would say, pretty solid buffs for the Royal Flush. Going for top 10, not this tour. I do want to at some point. I'm thinking maybe Yoshi Tour. Kind of trying to save a little tickets right now. I will do one more top 10 before the game dies, I promise. We'll see though. The competition is getting harder and harder. At a certain point, everyone's going to have completely maxed out loadouts. So, we just mentioned the 8-bit Block Glider on Tokyo Blur 4 RT. That is a good buff as well. If you're not into the Royal Flush, those 8-bit gliders, that's from that tour with all those 8-bits that came out together. So that's a really nice buff. The Melanin Banana Balloons that came out in that, was it the Vacation Tour? When the Spooky Sprinkles came out as well. Getting Bangkok Rush 2R in week 1. That is, actually haven't checked the top shelf of the gliders there. You've got a couple of sort of meta gliders there. You've got the Fire Manta, the Calico Toe Beans. Is that Mario's mustache? Mario's mustache, I guess. Red Gold Umbrella, Mario's hat, Gold Mario's hat. Speaking of Gold Mario's hat, that's another buff for ranked here. Bangkok Rush 2R. I think the best buff is probably Mint and Berry Balloons to Bangkok Rush 2R. Mint and Berry Balloons. You mean a Melon and Banana Balloons? Yeah, I think it's a pretty nice one. And after that, we have some buffs on Singapore Speedway 3RT. Like I said, I already mentioned the Royal Flush. The Mario Brothers Parafoil, I think this is a really underrated one. I really like that buff. And then the Luigi Golf Cat. And that's really it for gliders. Let's just have a quick look at the Royal Flush to see if it got any other buffs. Royal Flush. No, just those two, so 2 buffs only, but still pretty solid. Melon Banana, no worries. Let's just have a look. Oh, you know what I wanted to? There was one buff on that future ranked track. Oh yeah, it's not only gliders. I think it was a cart. Filter by color. Blue. Yes, the gold soft swerve is the only item to get buffed on Bangkok Rush 2RT this tour. That is the track which is not in ranked this tour, but will be in ranked on the Vacation Tour coming in the summer. So yeah, I know I mentioned we had a track that was not in rank this tour, but appeared in as a future rank, but that is the only buff there, so not super interesting. Let's just go through real quick. Turn the camera down. Oh yeah. Oh wait, it's Turtles, never mind. Hi Turtles, how are you? I would like a sit down instead of a walk up. Well, it was the rundown, so I thought the opposite of running is walking. RC Tokyo, I'm going for top 100 next tour. I have very good load odds. Alright, cool man, good luck. I hope you do well. I hope it goes well. So yeah, I just want to run through and just mention a couple of items that got a good volume of buffs here. The 8-bit block glider we also already mentioned got that buff on Tokyo Blur 4T, also got Tokyo Blur 4, Bangkok Rush 3RT, so that's really nice. Chocolate Mint Soft Swerve, again, got multiple Tokyo tracks, 3 buffs in total. Gold Mario, I know one we've been keeping an eye on. No rank buffs, unfortunately. Something I've noticed, the Gold Mario, he's really good at auto clicking token collection on the tours where you have to collect coins for tokens. This is a hit enemies one, so he's not too useful here, but Turtles wants a globe instead of a rundown. Yeah, exactly. But Gold Mario getting Bangkok Rush 2, Singapore Speedway RT, Tokyo Blur 4 RT. I'm getting slammed at work and not in a good way. How are you, anti-twerker? I'm good. It's Friday. I just finished work 20 minutes ago. I'm doing this, and it's good. Gold Monarch cart. Again, a 4th anniversary item. 3 buffs. Bangkok Rush 3RT, Singapore Speedway 2R, Tokyo Blue 2RT. No ranks buffs, unfortunately, but still 3 buffs is nice. They're still getting this many buffs. Gold Soft Swerve, again, that future ranked buff, and 2 other Bangkoks in addition to that. Jelly Shoot got a couple of buffs, Bangkok Rush 3RT and Singapore Speedway 2RT. The Mario, the Black Suit Mario, one of the most forgotten drivers in the game. He got 4 buffs all on Tokyo tracks, 3 Tokyo 4 variants. One of them isn't ranked, and then Tokyo Blur 3RT. And do you guys even know anyone that's invested in Mario Black Suit? I think there's that one Mario stan, I don't remember his name, it escapes me. The Mario Brothers Parafoil, we mentioned getting a buff, Singapore Speedway 3RT. It also got Tokyo Blur 4RT to go alongside that. Melon Banana Balloons got 2 other buffs. In addition to Bangkok Rush 2R, got Singapore Speedway 2 and Singapore Speedway 1T. The Monarch card, also a 4th anniversary tour item. No ranked buffs, but it got Bangkok Rush 2, Tokyo Blur 4, Tokyo Blur RT. Morton Me got a buff. Tokyo Blur 4R. I'm just mentioning that because it's a plus skill me. Pauline Cowgirl got a couple of Singapore Speedways, 2RT and 1RT. Poochie got Bangkok Rush 3RT in addition to his rank buff. The Rainbow Bells, again, one of the better newer items, also a 4th anniversary item. Bangkok Rush 3RT, Singapore Speedway 2R and 2RT. Flush already talked about. The Spooky Sprinkle Balloons, Singapore Speedway RT, Tokyo Blur 3RT. Wiggler Gold, we already mentioned his tracks. And the Wiggler Me Racing Suit, Singapore Speedway 2T, Tokyo Blur 4RT. Unfortunately, no rank buffs, but still, at this point, these plus skill me suits getting any additional tracks is just a bonus. I think that's kind of everything that we need to talk about. Do you guys have any questions about any specific items? I'm really trying to keep these streams to under half an hour. It kind of ran long last time. The sort of discussion part went on for about 45 minutes. I think it was a little bit too long-winded. But as this tour is, there's not as much going on. I don't think that there's a whole lot else to talk about, unless anybody has. Yeah, the Wiggler Me suit buffs are not great, but again, you're just happy that they're getting more tracks at this point. Yeah. So, anyways, if nobody else has any questions that they want to ask about, I think I will call that it, because I think we've really covered everything to do with this tour. It is like a relatively boring tour, especially because three of the 6 ranked tracks we've seen post loop mode starting, so they can't get buffed anymore. Yeah, so that's really it. Thanks guys for joining once again. These are fun and short and sweet. I should probably do some kind of more advertising for them to get more people. Okay, the Poochie buffs we already did. Turtles, we already went over the Poochie buffs, but I can run through them again. Gold Double Decker is not getting buffed anymore on anything ever. Poochie got a rank track Singapore Speedway 3RT and got Bangkok Rush 3RT. Actually, quite a good buff, especially that Singapore Speedway 3RT. Anyways, thanks guys. I think next time we do this in 2 weeks, we can do with a little bit of voice chat and people can ask questions vocally. I think that'll be nice. Otherwise, thanks for coming. If people are watching this back after the live stream, then feel free to leave questions in the comments and I will check them when I can and get back to you. Alright, thanks a lot guys and have a good weekend.